Hi guys, it's Craig and Nathan here today for a gaming review. Today we're looking back to last year at the ever-growing Disney Infinity. For those not in the know, Disney Infinity is an action-adventure sandbox game. The game uses collectible figures which are used with the Infinity base, to allow new items and characters to be used within the gaming world. The game has several different modes which we'll talk about in a bit, though playset and toy box are the main two modes in the game.
Infinity is easy to pick up and can be enjoyed by kids and adults alike, which allows for older generations to join in with the fun. The controls for each character are pretty similar, with your basic controls such as walking and jumping being controlled with the analog stick and X-button respectively. Each character within the game, on top of their basic attack, has a ground pound and a special ability that is unique to every figure. For example, Sully, which is one of the characters in the game's starter pack, has the ability to scare with a roar. With each character having a unique ability, it encourages you to go out there and get all the characters so that you can use their abilities to your own liking.
Characters also have the option to change loadouts. Jack Sparrow, for example, starts with the flintlock, which is his starting item, though as you do progress further through the story, you'll unlock bombs. You're able to use the R1 button and then select the bombs as your loadout. There are two different kinds of loadouts, one being something that's held on your back, such as a blade, and the other is a handheld item such as a gun or bomb. You can have one back item and one handheld item available at once, with back items being controlled with the triangle button on the PS3, and the handheld items being controlled with the L2 and R2 buttons. As you progress through the game, you'll be able to choose from plenty of options for your loadouts, so the quick equip buttons will come in handy to assign loadouts to. This is easily controlled with the left and right D-pad buttons.
Single player and multiplayer, local or online, is an option with Disney Infinity, allowing you to share the fun with other people. Single player allows you to play every area of the game, with any character you have within Infinity. On the other hand, multiplayer allows you to play toy box mode, with any two combinations of characters that you have. Though, to enjoy the playset multiplayer, you'll have to have two characters from the same set. For example, Pirates of the Caribbean playset would need Jack Sparrow and Davy Jones for you to play the story with a friend.
Multiplayer on Disney Infinity is split screen and is incredibly easy to set up and enjoy. On the Infinity base, you simply put a second character into the character slot. When this is done, the game asks you to press start on your second controller, and then you're on multiplayer. On top of local multiplayer, you're able to play online play with friends over the internet. You can only play within the toy box on online multiplayer, though you're able to enjoy the experience up to 4 players online. As we mentioned earlier, there are two main modes of the game. The first of these is playset mode. Playsets are pre-built areas where you play missions based within that universe.
Within the starter pack, you are able to play within the Pirates of the Caribbean, Incredibles, and Monsters University playsets, for each of their own stories. The missions in the game make use of characters' unique abilities from that universe, though the catch is only characters from that universe are able to play in that playset mode. Alongside the story and a few missions, you are left free to explore a full-built world, or playset, which all looks familiar to how you would remember them from the films. You will also see small red and green coloured capsules floating throughout the environment. These capsules unlock toys and environment pieces from the universe you are in, for use in toy box mode. When you fully complete a playset, you will then have all the items you will need from that world ready for your disposal in the toy box mode, which is the next game mode we'll talk about now.
Next up is toy box mode. Toy box is a creator's heaven, as you're able to use items you have collected from the playset mode, as we mentioned earlier, along with items you've obtained from power discs. Within Toy Box, you're thrown into an open world sandbox, where you're able to literally place and use any item you've unlocked, such as characters, weapons, and environmental set pieces, just to name a few. Whilst unlocking items in Toy Box can be done via playsets and power discs, you're able to also unlock spins in Toy Box mode by leveling up your characters. This lets you spin for a chance of a random toy. It's totally up to luck which one you get, though it's a nice feature which lets you unlock more toys as you play the game more and more.
After unlocking a decent amount of content, you will happily be able to build your own unique worlds and creations, or if you see fit, recreate already existing worlds. The choice is really up to you. Though some players may not feel like they are up to the task of creating their own worlds, there is no need to worry, because you can share creations and download them online. Players around the world are able to upload the creations for everyone else to download and play for themselves. This means you can download someone else's creation and add to the world, or just play around as the world has been made. It is great that you are able to share your creations, as it allows people to see what possibilities Disney Infinity truly has to offer.
On top of this, you're also able to enter the Hall of Heroes. This mode allows you to view all the characters you own and also power discs that you've used. As you first visit, it's rather simple with a basic look to it, though as you collect stars within playsets and within the toy box, the environment improves to look truly superb. Now let's discuss the hardware itself, as we haven't really done that yet. When you pick up the starter pack, you'll be given the Infinity base, a power disc, one playset, Mr. Incredible, James P. Sullivan, Jack Sparrow, and of course, the game on the console you picked it up for. The playset allows you to play in the playsets for Monsters University, Pirates of the Caribbean, and The Incredibles. The fun of Disney Infinity, though, is your experience does not end there. The Infinity base has 2 figurine placeholders, which are round circles, and a hexagonal area which allows you to place playsets and power discs.
You are able to purchase other characters from your favourite Disney worlds, such as Toy Story, Lone Ranger, Cars, Wreck-It Ralph, Frozen, and many more. Characters are sold in single packs as well as sometimes multi-packs, such as the Wreck-It Ralph Toy Box Pack. The selection of characters is growing, and there will be more to come in the near future. The figures themselves are really well built and look great as collectible figures, which you will want to display and show off. They feel really sturdy and could definitely handle kids playing with them. Playsets are also able to be bought, though they are only bundled with specific boxes. For example, you are able to purchase the Toy Story playset with Jessie and Buzz Lightyear part of the bundle. It should be noted, not all characters come with a playset, and some characters only are usable in Toy Box mode.
Power discs are the other purchasable hardware for Disney Infinity. There are 2 kinds of power discs, circular and hexagonal. The circular ones are placed under a character on the Infinity base, giving the character a particular upgrade, such as faster leveling or reduced damage. The hexagonal power discs, on the other hand, are placed under the playset piece. Though they can only be used in Toy Box mode, and they add new toys or environment pieces, power discs, unlike the figures, are sold in bags of 2. You purchase them and randomly get 2 of the available power discs, giving you kind of a swap to collect feel to the game.
Now let's take a look at the positives and negatives. Positives: brings your favourite characters into the gaming world. Enjoyable game modes for all ages, sturdy, great looking collectible figures, and a really easy to use customization mode, Toy Box. Now onto the negatives. Can get to be a tad pricey after time. Missions can feel very difficult at times, especially for a game geared towards kids.
In conclusion, Disney Infinity is a great game, which takes the universes from Disney we know and love and allows us to create our own new diverse worlds. The playsets are well created and have fun missions, which at times can be surprisingly challenging for the younger audience they're aimed at, though they always remain fun. Collecting items though through the playset mode is extremely rewarding by allowing you to use them within the game's Toy Box mode, which in itself is a feature which truly sells Disney Infinity. While the price range for Disney Infinity may be higher than your average game on the market right now, it's worth the money, though this does depend on your love for Disney. Even then, the extra characters are all optional and you do not have to purchase them to enjoy them and to play the game, though they're definitely worth picking up if you want to open up your experience that little bit further. No matter how old you are, Disney Infinity truly has something to offer to everyone. It's a great collectible figurines with a deep customization mode and bright and engaging environments which will have you hooked at first sight. For these reasons, we give Disney Infinity a C&N score of 4 out of 5.
Thanks for watching guys, feel free to leave comments down below and make sure to like and subscribe, and we'll see you in our next video. This is